Welcome back. Last time we talked, we just looked at the mind story. And this is a wonderful picture of a mind in flight. We discussed how the mind has a difficult time distinguishing between events and the stories we tell ourselves, and how love, being kind to ourselves, that whole idea of charity beginning at home, is relevant here because riding the waves, living skillfully, means being able to pause and distinguish between the feelings and thoughts that are informing our perspective and what may actually be true. Hard to do. So let's talk about feelings. Now, we have a hard time interpreting an expression like this. I'm certainly prone, if I encounter someone with that look, to think I've done something wrong. They don't like me. What's going on? Jumping to all kinds of conclusions. But the fact remains we're not as clear headed when faced with things we don't understand and are prone to think might be our fault. So today we're going to talk about riding the waves of emotion and our ability to do that. It comes and goes. Some waves of the heart are simply too strong, and they really do set us off in a way that takes us off balance, particularly feelings of anxiety, frustration, sadness. Moods and emotions can be challenging. And when you're tired or when you're in pain, your ability to manage your emotions is diminished. So think about, when do you feel thrown off balance? And why? Again, this is the program where we're exploring why yoga can help. Remember, yoga means yoking, union, reaching into that inner steadiness that is always there. One practice for exploring that is mindfulness, observing your mind in your daily life. Second is movement. Movement brings much rejuvenation, invigoration, and relaxation. And then breath work. We've talked about how the optimal breathing in yoga is easy or full of ease and supportive of our movement, supportive of where we are, and developing these practices of observing our mind and observing our breath and moving with our breath can be very restorative and nourishing. Riding the waves, living skillfully, learning how to surf rather than battle, recognizing there are times we will get knocked down, but that it is helped by that sense of being present and that awareness of the changing patterns in our heart. Returning to the foundational principle of acceptance, being willing to have the experiencing you're having, not giving up, not resignation, but recognizing what is within your control and what is not. Remember the Serenity Prayer, Serenity Creed. Acceptance goes hand in hand with love. being patient and kind to yourself, allowing the waves of emotion to subside, sometimes running through you, the wave of emotion, but trusting that indeed these waves all do subside, and returning to the idea that love is at the root of all emotions: anxiety, fear of losing what we love, anticipating the loss. Anger often reflects concern for someone we love. We're rarely angry at someone to whom we feel indifferent, but the bedrock emotion is love. So we will continue to practice with our breathing, our movement, our meditation to help ride the waves of emotion. Thank you.